Understanding business cash flows and why it is important. Introduction to business cash flow. Cash flow refers to how money moves in and out of a business. It is one of the most vital indicators of financial health. This video breaks down the basics of cash flow and how to manage it effectively. You'll understand the types of cash flow, their importance, and how to improve them. Whether you're running a small shop in Nakuru or a tech startup in London, cash flow determines your operational ability and future growth. Defining cash flow. Cash flow is the total movement of money entering and leaving a business. It shows whether the business can pay bills, reinvest, or survive in tough times. Key components include cash inflows, sales, loan proceeds, investor funding. Cash outflows, salaries, rent, supplies, and utilities. Cash flow formula. Cash inflows, cash outflows equals net cash flow. Types of cash flow. Operating cash flow. Arises from daily business activities such as product sales and service delivery. Investing cash flow. Related to buying or selling long-term assets like equipment or land. Financing cash flow. Involves loans, repayments, and equity movements. All three combine to show how well a business generates, spends, and manages cash. Why cash flow matters. Enables payment of suppliers, workers, and utilities. Keeps the business running smoothly without borrowing constantly. Allows for reinvestment into business expansion and innovation. Attracts lenders and investors who want to see stable, predictable financial performance. In Kenya, firms like Serrari maintain strong cash flows to fund product expansion and dividend payments. Profit versus cash flow. Profit appears on the income statement, but doesn't always reflect money in hand. Cash flow shows the actual money movement, whether or not it aligns with revenue. A business can show profit but still run out of cash, especially if customers delay payments. Internationally, many startups in Silicon Valley appear profitable on paper but collapse due to poor cash management. What is a cash flow statement? It's a financial report that shows how cash enters and leaves your business over a specific period. 3 main sections. Operating activities, core income and expenses. Investing activities, asset purchases and sales. Financing activities, debt and equity transactions. This document is vital for understanding liquidity and making timely financial decisions. The cash flow cycle describes how cash moves from investment to collection. The cycle includes buying inventory, selling goods, receiving customer payments, reinvesting in operations. In Kenya, supermarkets like Naivas rely heavily on a short cash flow cycle to restock fast-moving goods. How cash flow impacts business operations. Positive cash flow means bills are paid on time. Operations continue smoothly. Business can respond quickly to market shifts. Negative cash flow leads to missed payments, paused operations, long-term damage to reputation and creditworthiness. A company might survive short-term losses, but not poor cash flow. Managing cash flow effectively. Forecast regularly to predict cash trends. Collect payments faster using reminders or early payment discounts. Delay expenses where possible, like negotiating extended terms with vendors. Avoid overstocking products that tie up cash. Cut unnecessary costs like unused subscriptions or unproductive staff hours. Cash flow forecasting. Forecasting helps you plan for future inflows and outflows. Benefits include identifying cash gaps in advance, knowing when to delay expenses or seek funding. How to forecast. Estimate incoming revenue and funding. Project outgoing payments for expenses. Calculate the balance month by month. A Nairobi-based consultancy may forecast expenses 3 months ahead to plan payroll. Cash flow forecast example. Month 1. Inflows, $50,000. Outflows, $40,000. Net cash, plus $10,000. Month 2. Inflows, $60,000. Outflows, $55,000. Net cash, plus $5,000. These numbers guide decision-making around hiring, purchases, or taking a loan. Common cash flow challenges. Late customer payments slow down incoming cash. Excess stock holds money that could be used elsewhere. High fixed costs strain cash, especially in low-revenue months. Debt pressure can become unmanageable without strong cash inflows. In Kenya, small transport businesses face seasonal dips during school holidays, affecting their ability to pay drivers. Small business cash flow vulnerabilities. Smaller firms often operate without safety buffers. Cash gaps can lead to inability to pay salaries or rent. A profitable Mutumba, second-hand clothes shop in Eldoret may close due to unpaid customer credit. Consistent, controlled cash flow is more important than short-term profit. Cash flow and business valuation. Cash flow plays a major role in valuing businesses. Investors focus on the ability to generate real cash, not just profits on paper. Discounted cash flow, DCF, is a method used to project future cash and assess present business value. A Nairobi-based SaaS business can attract global investors if it shows strong recurring cash flow from subscriptions. How to improve cash flow. Accelerate collections, follow up with customers early and often. Negotiate supplier terms, ask for 30 to 60 days to pay instead of upfront. Add revenue streams, offer new services or products. Lease instead of buying, avoid lump sum payments for equipment. For example, a photography studio in Mombasa might lease cameras instead of buying them outright. Best practices for cash flow health. Monitor cash daily or weekly, not just monthly. Maintain an emergency reserve, even if small. Create budgets that reflect reality, not just ideal goals. Use accounting tools like Zoho Books, QuickBooks, or Sage to stay informed. These steps help prevent surprises and ensure smoother business operations. Final thoughts on cash flow management. Cash flow is more than just numbers, it's the lifeline of your business. Stay proactive by watching patterns, forecasting often, and managing collections aggressively. Use technology, smart planning, and discipline to stay ahead. Whether you run a digital agency in Kisumu or a manufacturing plant in Germany, managing cash flow keeps your business alive. Take control of your business cash flow. Here's what to remember. Cash flow tells the real story of your business's financial health. Manage it daily. Forecast it monthly. Improve it continuously. No matter how profitable your business appears, poor cash flow can close your doors. Take control of your inflows and outflows, and you take control of your future. Thank you for watching. Plan smart. Stay liquid. Grow strong.